Hey everyone, this is 1 week from when we had baby Chelsea. Um, so I'm gonna kind of do like a what's happened this past week and like a labor kind of story. Okay, so what happened was Thursday, um, last Thursday. Let's see, that would be the 11th. I went to the bathroom and I thought that my water was leaking, and I told my husband I thought my water broke, and kind of brushed it off from then because it was just a little trickle. I didn't think anything of it. Nothing came out after that. So on Friday, um, my my mother and I and the kids went walking around the mall um, before their nap, and I kind of I in the middle of walking to try to help labor go, I felt like I may have peed myself. So um, we went to the bathroom. I didn't think it was pee. I thought it was my water again. It was the same as the day before, just a little bit. So I got home, put the kids down, called the midwife, and told her what was going on. She kind of didn't believe me. She thought maybe because my urine has been so clear um, for the whole pregnancy, because I've been so well hydrated, that she thought that it was just urine, um, or maybe even vaginal discharge. Um, which made me kept doubting myself that maybe I didn't know what my body was doing. But after I called her, it kept coming every once in a while, and she told me that if it was my water, it would constantly leak. But it was just every once in a while I'd just feel it. I had my mom come over. We, which after a while, I had her check down there, and when I went to the bathroom, I would have my mom look, and she said that it was coming from that area, and it was my water. Um, so I called the midwife back again, let her know. She's it kind of made me upset because she still didn't believe me. She kind of said something along the lines of, um, you're being paranoid, and and what else did she say? She says, "Do are you doubting me?" kind of thing, which I never doubted her. It's just that's what I was feeling, and she says I was being too in tune with my body, which at Friday I was 41 weeks. I was 41 weeks and 5 days. So I really think, sorry, baby girl, you have something in your eye. I really think if somebody is 41 weeks and 5 days, they're going to be a little in tune to every little thing that's happening to their body. Um, so after a while, my mom and I, we just said that we are going to do whatever we can to try to start labor because we knew that's what it was my water. So we tried the breast pump, we tried the black and blue cohosh, we tried castor oil. Well, no, we didn't try castor oil right away. Um, let's see, we tried walking, and let's see, my mom looked online and tried acupressure. Basically, my mom was here until 3 a.m. on Saturday trying everything. Um, during Friday, she got um, some, because we didn't have any pH stuff to tell me if it was my water or not. So she ran to the pet store and got some of the little stick tablet things that you can put into fish tanks, and they tell you the pH. Well, pH of urine is 6 to 6.5. pH of normal vaginal discharge is like 4.0, and the pH of amniotic fluid is 7.5. So it's obviously a lot higher than what anything else would be. So I peed on the first one. just to see what the urine would, the color would look like, because it didn't tell you what the number was. It just told you a color, and you kind of had to match it up. Well, the urine made it like a little yellowish, and then I just let some of the fluid that I thought was amniotic fluid go onto that, and it turned it bright red, which means it was high. Um, and it matched to the 7.5, which I called my midwife and told her that it matched. And so she said that she was going to head down from Clearwater, which is about 2.5 hours away from my house. So she had headed down. She got here about 3 o'clock, had me lay down, and she was going to check me because I was having contractions from all of the breast pump and everything else like that. So when she went to check me, some of the fluid came out. She goes, "Oh yeah, that's amniotic fluid." I said, I I didn't say I told you, but I said I know it is. Um, so she says, "Okay, so I guess I'm staying, and we're gonna try to get this labor going." When she did check me, I was still the same as I was at my appointment. I was still about 1.5 centimeters dilated. Um, I was still the same effacement, the baby was still the same position, everything was still the same. So, by that time it was 3 o'clock, so the midwife told me to go to bed. My mom and the midwife stayed on the couch and slept. She told me that maybe contractions would start normally by themselves without the help of the breast pump and everything. Hopefully they would start after I went to sleep and let my uterus relax and see if my body would do it by itself. So she woke me up about 7:30, 8 o'clock, asked me if anything changed. Nothing changed. I didn't feel any contractions without having to use the breast pump and all of that. So she checked me again, still the same. So she told me to take 3 ounces of castor oil. Basically, you have a time limit with a midwife. By law, they can only go 12 hours after your water has started to leak or broke, which I never told her about Thursday. So we went by the time she got there, which she gave herself until about 1 o'clock. Go lay down, baby. Go lay down.
Mommy,
What?
I love you.
I love you, honey. Go lay down, please.
Can I kiss the baby too?
Okay, go lay down. Go. So she gave herself until 1 p.m. for me to get into active labor. If I didn't, I'd have to be transferred. So we tried the castor oil again. We tried the black and blue cohosh. We tried the stuff that's called placenta out that she has. That's supposed to give you strong contractions to get the placenta out after delivery, but they can also help give you a couple strong contractions to see if your body would start on its own. Those never gave me contractions. So everything was fine. My blood pressure fine. My heartbeat was fine. The baby's heartbeat was fine. My temperature was fine. Everything was perfectly fine. It's just the only thing is that my water was leaking, and the midwife basically told me that is the worst possible thing that could have happened. Only about 10% of women, their water breaks before contraction has ever started, and most of them start contractions right after that. Well, I haven't. So, with me being a VBAC, I can't have Pitocin. So it's either we needed to get this labor started here, or I was going to be transferred, and they were going to do a C-section. The hospital won't let you do it. So let me end with that, and I'll start a part 2.